Savannah Chrisley reveals feeling like different human being. Hello, everyone. Welcome back for another video. I hope everyone's having a great day. Before watching the video, please subscribe and like it. Savannah Chrisley starred in the hit reality show Chrisley Knows Best with her family. The reality star has been in the news as she successfully lobbied to free her parents from prison. Todd and Julie Chrisley were convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud in 2022 and pardoned by President Donald Trump earlier this year. Savannah has been open about her struggles with endometriosis. She recently shared what has changed to make her feel like a brand new person. Keep reading to find out more. Savannah Chrisley shares her struggles. Savannah Chrisley has been popular for her efforts in freeing her parents, Todd and Julie, from prison after their arrest in 2022. The couple was convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud. Todd was sentenced to a 12-year sentence at federal prison camp Pensacola in Florida. Julie was sentenced to 7 years at Kentucky's Federal Medical Center, Lexington. Savannah's lobbying paid off when her parents were officially given a presidential pardon in May 2025. Savannah Chrisley has bravely shared her personal struggles, revealing deep emotional pain and moments of self-doubt as she navigates life's unexpected challenges. The reality star opened up about feeling overwhelmed yet determined to grow stronger each day. Her honesty has inspired fans who continue to rally behind her journey. Savannah has shared with fans many details about her life, not only on reality TV but on her podcast Unlocked. She has shared with fans her struggles with endometriosis. Due to her endometriosis, Savannah has struggled to cope with fluctuating weight gain. In a recent episode of Unlocked, she sat down with Beverly Hills plastic surgeon Dr. Charlie Galanis to talk about her personal journey. Savannah Chrisley reveals healing cosmetic procedure. Savannah Chrisley and Dr. Charlie Galanis sat down on the Tuesday, July 15 episode of Savannah's Unlocked podcast to discuss the treatment of her endometriosis symptoms. Chrisley revealed that she has been struggling with weight gain as a result of her painful condition. As a result, Savannah turned to Dr. Galanis for his services. She said, Savannah Chrisley has opened up about undergoing a healing cosmetic procedure that she says has helped her regain confidence and emotional strength following months of personal turmoil. The reality star, known for her openness, shared that this choice was not about vanity, but about reclaiming control over her body and spirit after enduring intense emotional battles. She described the experience as empowering and restorative, saying it marked a turning point in her journey towards self-love and acceptance. Fans quickly responded with support, praising her honesty and strength as she continues redefining herself, both inside and out. Savannah remains committed to full transparency. I was going through all kinds of asterisk with my endometriosis, and I had taken this medication, and I gained 40 pounds literally in like 3 months. It was crazy. And I had to do this campaign shoot, and I hated how I looked. And I called you. I felt like I didn't like how I looked. If you don't like how you look, it doesn't just take a toll on you physically, but emotionally and mentally. Savannah Chrisley revealed that she had liposuction with Dr. Charlie Galanis to deal with her body image struggle due to her endometriosis weight gain. She explained that as a result of her procedure, she felt like a totally different human being and absolutely loved her results. She stated, "It made me want to live a healthier life. When I saw the results, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to keep this up." Chrisley revealed that she kept her procedure to herself due to the stigma on cosmetic procedures. She also stated that she had tried other methods for losing weight, such as working out and eating healthy. However, she continued to struggle with her body image. Chrisley explained, "I was going through all of my health stuff, gaining weight, I was working out, eating right, nothing was working. That's the thing, being on TV and having to do a campaign shoot for a product. I'm like, I can't show up looking the way that I look. To me, it didn't fit the brand. I didn't feel good. I needed a quick fix." Savannah Chrisley has never been one to hide from the storm, but now the reality star has peeled back yet another layer of her personal transformation, revealing that she feels like a completely different human being, a sentiment sparked by months of turmoil, soul-searching, and personal awakening in the wake of her family's ongoing legal chaos. The emotional weight of her parents' imprisonment, the reshaping of her career, and her evolving role as a guardian have all swirled together to form a version of Savannah the world has never truly seen before. Who once ruled reality television with glamour, confidence, and a pristine image, is now walking a path marked by resilience, truth, and a raw emotional honesty that leaves no room for artifice. Her revelation came not through a dramatic press conference or explosive interview, but in subtle, candid moments sprinkled across social media, heartfelt podcast episodes, and fleeting yet powerful quotes that caught the attention of fans who followed her through the glittery highs and the devastating lows. Savannah said she no longer recognizes the version of herself that existed before everything unraveled. That girl, she claims, was lost in a maze of superficial validation and constant performance. She admits to having chased perfection, worn masks, and sacrificed her emotional well-being just to keep the illusion going. But now she feels reawakened in a way that startles even her closest confidants. Insiders close to Savannah reveal that she's diving deep into therapy, leaning into spirituality, and even embracing silence, something she once feared. The stillness, she confesses, has helped her hear the voice within that always whispered truths she wasn't ready to accept. She's cut ties with people she once thought she couldn't live without, and let go of habits that previously defined her identity. There's no curated perfection in her voice anymore, only a sense of urgency and softness interwoven into her new emotional vocabulary. Fans notice the difference not only in her words, but in her energy. Gone are the heavily filtered selfies and manicured moments, now replaced with raw reflections, teary-eyed videos, unedited rants, and vulnerable posts that speak of heartbreak, healing, and an unrelenting desire to evolve. Savannah says that pain stripped her down to her bones and forced her to rebuild brick by brick, each emotion laid bare, each insecurity confronted. She no longer wants to impress, she wants to impact. She wants to tell the story of a young woman broken open only to find her power buried in the wreckage beneath the surface. The transformation hasn't come easy. She admits that she struggled with overwhelming guilt, especially when she took over guardianship of her younger brother and niece. She felt unequipped, terrified, and inadequate. But somehow those responsibilities grounded her. They reminded her of what truly matters and who she really is. She doesn't pretend to have it all figured out, but she finally accepts that imperfection doesn't mean failure. It means being human. The people around her say she's softer now, but also stronger, more compassionate, yet more discerning. Her boundaries are clearer, her standards higher, not in a superficial sense, but in a soulful way. She no longer tolerates shallow friendships or hollow flattery. Instead, she gravitates toward realness, honesty, and depth, something she used to fear, but now craves. Savannah's career is also undergoing a metamorphosis. She's stepping away from the reality TV spotlight she once chased with such fervor and exploring deeper creative avenues, ones that allow her to express her evolving voice with more honesty than ever before. Whether it's through her podcast, new business ventures, or behind-the-scenes production roles, she's now focused on building a legacy rooted in authenticity. Rather than applause, she hopes to amplify stories of women who've walked through fire and emerged fierce. She sees herself in them and believes her platform can be a bridge for healing, connection, and truth. Her fans who once adored her for her glamour now cheer for her growth. They see in Savannah a reflection of their own struggles, a permission slip to change, to outgrow, to stumble and start again. Some say her vulnerability has made them feel seen in ways they never expected from a public figure. Savannah knows the road ahead won't be easy. She still misses her parents every day, still battles anxiety, still questions the future. But she no longer hides those parts of her life. Instead, she weaves them into her narrative as proof that you can hurt and still heal, that you can fall and still rise. She says she's not the same girl she once was, and she wouldn't want to be the girl who once needed applause to feel worthy, the girl who lived in fear of failure, the girl who mistook attention for love. That girl is gone. And in her place stands a woman with scarred hands, a steady gaze, and a heart ready to break open over and over again. If it means growing closer to the truth, this new version of Savannah Chrisley may be unfamiliar to some, but to her it finally feels like home. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.